Eres 2, written in 1973 by Juan Calderon. I played in the key of D. The intro just starts off with the same chord structure as the chorus. What we're doing there is a D with a melody on your F sharp, a long A with your melody on the A note on the 5th fret of the 1st string, a B minor, and then you lift your bar up so you get an A note in the bass. So it's a B minor with a A bass, and then you go to a G chord. And with that G, you're going G, F sharp, E, D, and then you go down to an A chord. We're hitting the C sharp, B, C sharp, and then back to the D chord, hitting the D note as your melody. So the intro is like this. And then it starts with the song. There, it starts off with a D chord, hitting the 3rd, 2nd string, open 1st, onto the F sharp on the 1st, and then you go to an A chord. This A chord is an A6 because you're also holding down the F sharp on the 1st string, so I just bar the first 4 strings. And the melody is F sharp, E, D, C sharp, and you go to a G chord, hitting a D, E, D, and then back to a D chord, hitting the F sharp as your melody. And then you play these 2 chords. C, move everything up 1 to a C sharp, back to the D. So the first line looks like this. You go to the second line, which starts the same as the first. Through the A6. When you get to the G, you just hit the open B note. A chord and hit the 3rd string, which is an A note. So the first 2 lines look like this. And then you repeat the first line. This point, when you get to the G, you hit the D note on the 2nd string, and then you jump up to this B note, which is in the G chord here if you play it like a D, A, and back to the F sharp, and then it's this run. And it's F sharp, G, staying on the D chord. 2nd, 3rd, 2nd strings. Go to an A chord, hitting your 2nd string. Open B on the 2nd string. Bring it back up to a C sharp. And then go to a D chord. Ending on the D is your melody. So the last 2 lines look like this. chorus. The chorus is just like the intro. It's a D with the F sharp melody, long A, with the A on the first string, 5th fret melody. B minor, hitting the 2nd string melody. Lift off for the A bass. And then this part is different. You go to a G in the bass and hitting G in the melody, F sharp in the melody, and then you go to a F sharp in the bass. And the melody is E, D, and then you go to a D chord with an A bass, hitting the F sharp as your melody, and then an A chord also with an A bass. So the first part of this chorus is, to the second half of the chorus. Staying on the A chord, you go to a long A with your melody on the 5th fret of the 1st string, and then you go to this A up on the 9th fret, it's just a D chord moved up to the 9th, and then you go to this D chord up on the 10th fret, hitting the 10th fret on the 1st string, and then the 10th fret on the 2nd string, and then you jump down to this G chord here, hitting the G note on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and you go G, A, B, down to a D chord, F sharp, A chord with an E for your melody, back to a D, which with a D on the 2nd string is your melody. So the second half of the chorus looks like this. And that pretty much ends the song.